good afternoon. Welcome to the final live stream of the weekend. This is the last big elite race for the 2025 DEKA World Championships. My name is Kayla. I'm going to be helping you guys navigate this last race together.
Back from a couple of races.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be done.
So tell us, the last race, you guys didn't show up in the results when we
Yeah.
look in there because
So my partner Olivia during the female race, unfortunately, one of the teams hit her hand and broke her hand with the dumbbell. So she did the whole back half of the race with a broken hand. But with that being said, she's on the way to the hospital at the moment to make sure that she's okay. So she was unable to race with Dave Warfel, who was in the lineup. AJ Golick was also feeling under the weather. And as we see in this race, they're going to be going after a three-peat here. So I was like, we'll step out. It's fine. Dave was looking for a partner, and we said, let's just go and do it. So we registered last minute. I think we were anywhere between 5th and 6th. I'm not exactly sure, but somewhere around that.
We think 5th.
We think 5th, so very cool.
Before we do jump into who is racing in this
Yeah.
men's race, let's take a quick, because we kind of jumped out of that last show because Yancey and Tyler wanted to confirm some things, so
Yeah.
we replayed some video. So we didn't get a chance to actually watch all the replays that we had, so we're going to go ahead and do that now since we got the time waiting on the – because we have race athletes on maybe just like I would think it was these and then the men after this possibly. So like, is this going to be the last wave before the men? Is my guess, but
I'm assuming as such, but
yeah,
we'll
regardless,
we'll find out.
we got time to watch.
I heard
the replays
120, so I think so. This is fun. Now I get to rewatch myself.
Here. Yeah,
This was such a fun race. I had no idea what was going on to the left of me because there was a big barrier.
yeah, that big pillar.
But I'm happy that they were doing their thing. Ooh. Yeah, it was so tight on the course.
Yeah, lane 1 and 2 were really close together for quite a while.
Yeah.
Watch this, Katie.
Oh. You got to eat it once, folks. That's just part of the DEKA badge, honorary.
And thankfully, it looked like it was a pretty easy. Like she didn't hurt herself. I
Yeah.
don't think.
No, those box were tippy this morning. Amber is a beast through those farmer carries. Bless her heart for doing all 5. But it's worked for them every year thus far. All right, yeah, it looks
There's
like
Amber
they had a
out
good
first.
lead.
You know.
Oh, I'm so excited to be done with those dead balls. Can we get rid of them?
Are they worse than the older ones? Those
They were
smaller ones?
terrible.
A little fumble there with the
Yep. Oh, yeah, they had a
ropes.
pretty good lead then.
Yeah, they did. They really did.
Yep. As expected, I mean, they've done this now 3 times. But wow, that the team in the first lane, I've never heard of them, so that was exciting. Woo! Whoa!
Nobody was even behind them, but he still made sure that they were there as fast as possible.
Protect your bodies, folks. But I guess when there's money on the line,
Was he okay?
somebody
Somebody said his leg was hurt. I don't know.
actually, then I don't know. Hey, that's me. My chest hurts so bad from those. Oh, sweet Jesus.
But third place went out there. I think this should be a shot of them. Yeah, there they go.
Yep, there's third. Okay, very good.
That was it.
And that is all. Well, I can tell you it was a very exciting race. It was a great race to end the weekend with, but after Olivia got hurt, they were like, okay, we need to try and spread things out as much as possible. So the medical team is clearly upset about it. They never want to see someone get hurt.
Yeah.
But the good thing that comes from it is now we're learning,
Mm-hmm.
and they're going to make the changes for next year. So it's unfortunate for someone's hand, but hopefully safety will be taken care of in the future.
Yeah, so I guess explain how did that contact happen?
So it was on the farmer carry. I had just sat down the weights, and Olivia went to pick them up, and it was on Olivia's first lap out. And the athlete that was coming from the team that took first place, she just ran the dumbbell straight into Olivia's hand. So just way too close. I don't know if she was just moving too quickly. I definitely
Like as she was picking hers up, the other girl was putting hers down?
No. Olivia's like
just coming towards her.
Yeah, just coming towards
Oh,
her.
God.
So they
moving.
reviewed the footage to see if it was ill intent. I never think that someone's going to be out there to do ill intent, but you clearly see that there's someone coming towards you.
Yeah.
Either way, I don't get it, but we have footage from all angles. Olivia's hand got hit pretty hard. It was black and blue immediately and had like the 40 like printed on her hand. So it was really hard. Her face is visibly in pain. And that was on the first lap, and she had 2 more of that to go. So she's sitting there holding on to these 40s. And to my understanding, it sounds like another team, Chelsea Grant and Amber Tate also got hit with the dumbbell too from the same team. So it was just...
Holy cow, yeah.
It was a mess. I mean, again, that just goes to show you that like the lanes were way too close. But yeah, that's what happened.
Well, it's cool that Yancey likes seeing a little bit of contact, more so in like the mile and the running.
Right.
Obviously, when there's equipment involved, we don't want to see that.
No.
But jockeying for position, that kind of stuff is exciting and fun, and rarely leads to injuries. But yeah, this equipment, the strong itself, everybody is in a lane, but particularly on teams, things get tight.
Yeah. It makes for a great spectacle. There's, of course, the part of me that's heartbroken knowing that, like, she's in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
But my heart is happy because she continued to fight, and I had no idea until the race ended. She was like Kayla, and I was like, oh my God.
Cow.
So I'm not going to say that's the reason we lost, but I do know that the other team was feeling the pressure and needed to go faster, and had she maybe not broken her hand, we could have seen a different result. But neither here or there. Hopefully everything's fine. Everyone watch their hands on the farmer's scary.
Did she do some burpees?
She did it all.
She did all the burpees?
No, not all the burpees.
She did all the rest of the race.
She did the bike, she did the tank, she did the burpees, and I'm like, I'm just thinking about holding on. I'm like, your hand is crushed. Like, how did you do it? And she afterwards was like, I'll be fine. And I was like, no. There's adrenaline. Wait till it comes down.
And that probably is what got her through the rest of the race.
Exactly. And I mean, like, both just have such a strong relationship that we would die for each other, and that her hand died for us. So it is what it is. But how was it from your seat, getting to see all the action? I mean, what a crazy last. I feel like few races with just drama. Yeah,
the women's race, from our perspective, looked pretty clean. Like, obviously there were things that happened that you're telling us about now, but from watching 1, 2, and 3, it looked pretty clean. It was kind of clear who were the winners. Still, everybody pushed, and it was a hard-fought race, but nothing super dramatic.
Yeah. I hope that this men's race stays clean. Because, for God's sakes, again, I will say this over again, I never want to be Dave Claxton in my life. He has the hardest job, but he does it with so much, like, just calmness. I don't want to say the word ease, because I know it's not easy, but I mean, thank goodness we have someone that cares, and it's just like, I want to follow the rule book, and that's exactly what it is. He goes back to the rule book, and it is what it is. So,
you were there last year, right?
I was here last year.
You were there for the David Magida, and when the Spaniards crossed the line, like, David Magida's team was sandwiched between the two other teams, and then they all just kind of piled on top of each other.
I think that was the craziest leaping finish we've seen in DEKA history. Just madness and punching, and I have no idea. But that's the fun of, like, you're talking about with World Championships, is like, it's supposed to look like that. It's supposed to be fun and a little bit crazy. But I'm excited to take you guys through this final live stream here. I definitely missed it, but I had a lot of racing. This is on fire after the amount of burpees that I did today, but all for good reason. So, do we actually have our list of folks that will be racing?
Men's qualifying times.
Yeah. So, we got a good little bit of a lead, at least from the seat perspective, that AJ and Kevin are coming in with. Now, they are the defending champions ×2.
And AJ's feeling a little rough?
He's had a tough weekend. I think on Friday, he wasn't feeling well, and then his emotions kind of got to him, and he just hasn't been able to put together races. But I know his relationship with Kevin, and this is a very important defending title that they really want. So I wouldn't be shocked. I think he would puke and rally on the course. Have to take a wild guess. But we have Cole and Tony in there now, and I don't think they're going to go down without a fight. It's cool to see Luke out there. In a top spot with Caleb.
Third qualifying spot. Super cool.
Mike Rancine, who was in the last race, is going to be back out there with Zach Tate. The really cool thing about this pairing is both of them are really good at the bike. Neither of them are as good at the bike as Kevin is, but I think they might still shake out the top 3 just a little bit.
Speaking of which, last race, lane 1, apologies for the name, but he almost had as fast as time as Kevin. Like, it was, when they came out of it, it was like one after the other.
Yeah, I don't know who they were. I didn't know they actually had a faster qualifying time.
Just because we're talking about it. Yeah, it was Ryan Castillo and Angelica Garcia.
Yeah. So hats off to them. Do we know where they finished? Did they peter off?
They did. Yeah, they did.
Okay. Yeah. And that happens, right? Like, you may go way too fast on the front half and then find yourself blowing up on the back half. But this is World Championship, so you gotta take risks somewhere.
Now again, time-wise, I can't quite tell because you guys are not
in there
in the right spot. Castillo and Garcia show as 4th. Okay,
so just barely missing the podium. But still, I mean, that's absolutely awesome. I'm glad that they had a great race. Glad they had a great race. But yeah, we'll see. I don't think that Mike put together the race that he wanted to this last round. I was actually racing next to him with Katie Brown. And I don't know, maybe if it's just the fatigue of the weekend setting in. But I will be excited to see what Mike and Zach can do. I think they both are ready to lay it out for the last race of the weekend. Connor Bell is another great athlete that has been in multiple races this weekend. So we'll see if the fatigue has hit him at all. Jamie
I gotta
Goodwin.
Step away to deal with the camera thing.
You're great.
Be right back.
I'm here with you guys. And then we have Jamie Goodman. This is going to be another fun team to see. Michael Harworth and Andrew Klukas. So maybe it's Klukas. Sorry if I said that name wrong. But Michael Harworth, he's an underdog, so I just happen to know him personally. He has had an amazing weekend. He was in the individual elite strong for the males this morning. And what a race he put together. I think he came into the tank in 3rd place. And that's a complete upset because and I don't want to say upset, but a shock because he was seated in the very back. So, like, guys, I'm telling you, there's people from all over the board that are just flipping that switch. They're finding their heart and they are giving it some help. So I wouldn't be shocked. I just talked to him a little bit ago. I would not be shocked if he puts together another good race. He's just in good spirits. So I'll be rooting for them. But going down the rest of the line here, names I'm not totally familiar with, but again, 9:10 versus a 9:32. While that is 20 seconds, again, as we've seen, it could be anyone's day. And sometimes, especially with the affiliates, you have some affiliates that do a really great job with setting up a tight course, and then other affiliates that maybe stretch those out a little bit, so that transition time does take away some time for them. So it wouldn't be out of the question that there's going to be some debates on what happens here in the top 10. Let me see if I have the second part of heats here. Is there another one? Yeah, let's see if there's another page. Because I feel like there might be more than 10 teams.
Yes.
Okay.
13, I believe.
So we will see one heat. And again, hopefully they maybe go every other. I know they were trying to do that in the co-ed race and that didn't necessarily work out. The Walkingtons or the Runningtons, they don't have to run today. So we'll see how they do actually.
So Cole is already in there on another team. And then we got Alan John.
Yes. It's fun to watch the Walkingtons pair up differently with each other just based off their strengths. So again, you never know what this team can bring. Jeff and Ryan are actually from Colorado. I know them too. They compete or they represent Sears Fitness. So it'll be exciting to see them kick off. And then Kurt and Steve, that was the team. That was the co-ed, or not the co-ed, the male team that came out of nowhere.
So do we know if they came back today or if they said they were mad and they didn't want to come back?
I have no idea because I wasn't here for that interview.
That's right. They were saying, I don't know if I'm going to come back. They were kind of upset and were saying that they might not come back, and I haven't seen them today.
Then we might not see them, and that's their decision. Here's the thing, and I will say this to every single athlete, I think people come to World Championships with so much pressure on their shoulders because they feel like this is the moment I have to perform. And that's ideal that you perform when, it's for all the chips. But unfortunately, there's way too many variables that you can't control. You can't control the judging calls. You can't control what the person next to you does. You can't control how you're going to feel, how humid it is. Like, there's so much at play. And so to put that much pressure on yourself and to get so upset when the results don't end in your way, I'm upset because my partner's hurt. But to be upset because the race was called the way that it was called, I get it. But come back and give it some freaking fury then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I have a feeling that's what Caitlin Stoner did when she unfortunately got the penalty for not having good burpee reps in the elite female strong earlier today. And she got bumped down past the podium spot.
Mm-hmm.
She probably came in with some fury and be like, screw this, I'm going to do it better.
That's right.
So it's all about what you want to do. Hopefully they can come back next year. Hopefully not spit all over Spartan's name, DEKA specifically, because we are doing the best that we can with what we got. But that's just my perspective on it all. Like, there's always next year. There's not always next year, but 9 times out of 10, there's always next year.
And we obviously, everybody wants to see them come back and have strong competition.
For sure.
That's why we're here.
Yes.
To bring it back. Come on, guys.
Come on, guys. If you're listening to this now, please come on back. So, but yeah, that's our male field.
So why I just went and moved the camera is because, as we were just talking about hands getting smashed, they were widening that space so that people will have a little bit more room during that carry.
And everyone else too. And it was funny because I was racing next to Carmen, who was the first place team racing against Olivia and I. And she looked at me, she was, I'm so scared. I'm like, what do you think I feel? Like, I want to get my hand crushed. So, like, I'm sure it was a shock when Olivia got up on the podium with the sling on. So, everyone, again, watch your hands if you're still racing, which I'm assuming if you're watching this, probably not. You're at home eating popcorn. You know what I'm excited for?
What's
the
that?
snuggles and the steak dinner that's going to happen later tonight. The insane amount of ice cream and playing games. The Underdog House is going to be wild. Absolutely wild.
Are y'all going to go out to the beach?
You know, we went out to the beach on Thursday night before everything got started and did like a night walk. I think we just all want to be home.
Yeah.
And we have we have a private chef, which is really cool. It's Kevin's brother, Andy.
Oh, cool.
So he's been running around here. He's been just as invested, but he's a phenomenal cook, and he came out here and cooked us all meals throughout the weekend. But I think we're just excited to just be together and do what we do. So it should be a good time.
I hate these ones.
Really?
But yeah, hopefully this is the last heat here of the 120 age group. It looks as such. I mean, if we were to look at just even some of the starting zones and warm-up area, I think they're starting to get a little bit more scarce. And hopefully within the next 5 to 10-ish minutes, we can get this on the road.
So my hand just shakes. I'd rather just have the standard one. And then I have the one that moves with it, but this one just, if it dies, my phone...
In the back there, is that looks just like crowd, not...
Yeah, that looks like crowd. It's hard to see, too. Oh, do we have a starting corral starting to... I guess I can look behind me. Not much of one. They might have not called them either.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, there are still so many people on the course. So particularly for this last race, that it will typically be the fastest of the...
That looks really painful. So.
Remember last year when Grayson had something happen with his shoulder?
Yes.
He said he got a cramp, I think it was in his side or his arm.
Yeah, I'm sure maybe even the forearm and he just kept dropping.
It looked like his shoulder came out of socket or something, but thankfully it wasn't that.
Yeah, that's definitely not what you want. I mean, I think Ryland last year when he was still with us got hurt. Ryan Kent was not with us. But yeah, there was some weird things that happened during that race. There's weird things that happen. It's always a show.
Yeah.
So.
It's never boring.
Yeah. What's been some of your favorite moments from today, either on screen, off screen?
Oh, from today, we had Bubbles commentate with us.
That's fun.
That was
for
awesome.
The elite race for the females? Yeah.
Yep.
How do you do?
He did fantastic. He actually... Kara's voice obviously is getting a little rough, so he stepped up and really carried most of that commentary. I stepped in a little bit to help as well, but having him there let me focus on the instant replays a little more, which makes it easy to bring them up faster.
Yeah.
So,
especially during a fast and furious race like this, it's like whoa, like really fast.
Mhm.
Yeah.
well, seeing like the instant replays, like coming back to it, watching those dives across the finish line, that stuff's always fun. We just pulled it up after the last race to check somebody's burpee form when they set the ram down, and they wanted to know, did they drop it? And literally, we just watched it. Hands are on it as it hit the ground. Now it bounced because they forcefully put it down, but their hands were on it as it hit the ground.
Yep.
So getting to do that kind of stuff, watching those replays, those are always a blast.
Yeah, it helps keep everything clean and fair, and that's awesome. I love it.
I had one of those poke bowls from the vendors over there. It was delicious.
I had a lot of time in recovery.
Yeah. Oh, did you get in the little tent?
Last year, I spent a lot of time with Rocco in the recovery, and when I heard that he was coming back, I was like, there's no question. I'm only racing 2 days, but you better believe I'm buying the 3-day pass. And I've used it multiple times today. I got in the cold plunge immediately after my races to start to bring down the inflammation. And I really do think that he's helped me recover. Like, I came into today and I actually felt really good. And that's crazy because last year I felt like nauseous and like death. So
Rocco wanted to come and chat with us at some point. He hasn't gotten to, but he sounds like he's just got a lot of really good techniques and ways to help bring your central nervous system back to its place so that you can recover, so that everything else recovers properly.
Absolutely. And I appreciate his focus on that. Like, in the weeks leading up to World Championships, obviously there's the taper side of it physically, but also like mentally and emotionally, I tell my athletes, like, you have to protect your peace. Like, you have to be able to get better with your stress management, obviously make sure that you're doing, sleeping well, because if you're not sleeping well, you're probably not making great decisions, or you're able to more. All of that to say, like, when you're so stressed out and there's a lot of life going on, it impacts you and it builds up. And then you come to a super stressful situation like this and you're already taxed before you hit the starting line. So for people that are listening, if you wonder why some of the best in the world are the best in the world, is because they think about those things. And I do believe that's why I performed so well this weekend, is because I came into this as cool as a cucumber. And it's number one, like, feedback I get is like, how do I race as calm as you do? But you look like you're sleeping. Well, I practice that in my life outside of DEKA too, but he's teaching those practices, and I think that's probably the most valuable thing for athletes to learn. So good on him.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Dang it, no, there's another heat.
Yep, the adult youth heat.
Oh, well, that's fun.
Yeah.
Let's watch oh my goodness. Look at, is that a bun on top of the head? So the only thing I don't remember about this heat, I think actually because there is an adult, they have to go the full 500 on the row, on the ski, versus in the youth division, I think they split some of the reps in half, some of the other just movements in half in general.
All right, so we're getting word that since they're running behind here, the elite wave is going to be closer to 5 o'clock.
Whoa. Well,
so
that's
about
longer.
20 minutes from now.
Okay.
So we got some time to spare, but I know our audience wants to see this anyway. So lucky you guys.
They've asked for age group races how many years in a row, and you guys are like, we just don't have the ability. Here you go.
So we're here.
We're here.
We're here providing it as best we can.
Yeah. Sorry, I have no idea who's racing.
Well, we've got the older ladies. Is this teams? It should be teams, right? It's all teams.
Yeah, all teams in the afternoon. Oh, so fun. That's the coolest part of the sport, I will still say, is the different ages. Like, it really is just a number. Seeing some of the 70-plus take podium this weekend was so inspiring. And I swear some of them were more jacked than I was. What's happening with the camera?
That was Kara. So Kara, commentator Kara, she's out because we only had one rabbit here, so she's helping rabbit for this one. But, one hand's got to make sure the wheel gets pushed, and the other one's trying to work the camera.
Yeah, she was so funny. She's like, in the instance that I fall out of the wheelchair, will you help me? I'm like, how often does this happen here? Is this a common occurrence?
She told me that it's not a good, like when people are hanging out and having a good time, it's not a good weekend or a good evening unless a cripple falls out of their chair. When somebody falls out of their chair, you know it was
a party. We rallied. Look at that, backwards burpees.
And she fell out of her chair last night.
Really? Oh, at the house?
Yep.
Okay. Well,
there she is.
Can she hear us?
I don't think so. She shouldn't be able to.
That's funny that she looked.
That is hilarious. Perfect timing.
Goober. Do you just have a lot of rabbits that are starting to catch flights home?
Yeah.
It sounds like, yeah.
Yep. Everybody's heading home.
Well, tomorrow is Monday, and you got people that have to go back to work after. I mean, I can't imagine going back to work tomorrow. I took the day off. No, thank you. We'll see how I feel after that.
Yeah, I think next year, if I'm flying to wherever this is going to be, I want to get a late flight on Monday.
Yeah.
And then I can work remotely, so I'll just work out of a coffee shop for the rest of the day and, get that, not have to wake up super early Monday morning because I can't leave Sunday night because there's no flights that are going to leave out late enough for me.
No. Well, and we talk about this, like, unless you fly in early or fly out late or a combination of the both, you come out to these weekends and you don't even get to see what's around you.
Yeah.
Like, there's people like, I think Katie and Grayson were like, we're out of here. We don't care. We're leaving. We're going to the beach. And that's awesome. So hopefully, there's some people taking the chance to do that. But it's like, darn it. We should have made more of a vacation out of this.
Yeah. It's tough, like, especially with how many races we do.
Yeah. And here's the scary thing. You have the Ultra, which I think they're going to keep their own Ultra World Cup. But then they introduced 4-person teams. Did you see that?
No.
You haven't heard of this?
For just like a regular fit?
DEKA Fit. Only DEKA Fit. This hasn't been introduced for any of the other 2 race styles.
Is a relay too?
Kind of. So the rules on it, so it's DEKA Fit, same amount of running in between each zone. However, the reps go ×2.
Oh.
So the whole team runs the first 2 laps together, and then you do 60 lunges. And it can be split up however you want. You just can't have more than one teammate working at a time type thing. So you get through that, and then 2 people have to go out on the run together. Not all 4, just 2. So it is quite the race. I've done it. It is a load of fun. But there's
You did it. Where?
We did it in Austin.
Okay.
That's where they debuted it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It was one of the most fun races I've done. Absolutely chaotic. I mean, what DEKA race isn't?
Right.
But I am curious, like, does that make an entrance? You have the introduction of Atlas. I know there's a lot of people that are like, where the heck is the Atlas World Championships? So we might be here for a whole week next year.
Oh, my God.
What's going on?
So, Kara, did you hear that they're pushing it back to 5, the elite male to 5? The elite male teams to 5?
These gimbals hate me.
Oh.
So we've got, looks like, this looks like another adult youth team.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's all
maybe it's
females?
wave 2.
No, it's not all females.
You got a message from Dustin.
Yeah, he was letting us know about the start time.
The delays.
Apologies for the delay, folks. But with all the crazy things that have been happening, it's just things have gotten pushed back. You would think, though, with how fast this field is, that we would catch up eventually, but not quite yet. Not quite yet. Oh, there's some of my peeps. Hey, friends. Who is that? Molly. Oh, I can't see who the other person is. Molly and a little young gun. Oh my God, how cute is she?
No, why? What's up?
We were watching earlier, and I was like, I felt so bad for you because you had no voice. I was like,
For folks that are maybe just hopping on, we'll just remind everyone again that the update is closer to 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time is when we'll have this final Elite Wave getting started. We got a little bit behind due to some judgment calls and decisions that had to be made, video footage review, all that good stuff. So we're trying to catch our way back up here. So just stay patient with us.
Yeah, let me put something on the screen to give people a reminder.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys just heard that, but they were coming up and saying that the show, they've been watching it every time they go home, and they are loving what the coverage looks like.
That's
Heck yeah.
fantastic.
Love it. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, that's awesome. This guy over here looks like a party. He's just dancing.
I'm going to dance with them.
Yep. I'm so happy to not touch that bike again.
At least for a little bit.
At least for a little bit, yeah. It takes souls, but you learn to become best friends with it, hopefully.
Absolutely.
Oh, look at that pretty banner. You got all the fun stuff. This is like crazy setup.
Yeah, so now right now we're seeing different youth adult teams. It seems like there's a mix. There's females and just females or just males over on the left.
Yep.
Some very excited volunteers.
Absolutely.
Thank God people still have energy at this point. Oh my gosh, these little youth kiddos are so cute.
And is the future of the sport.
I know.
Where's
They're
this
gonna be
lady's
coming out
teammate?
and tearing away your guys' records very soon.
I have no idea. Maybe she's standing behind the pillar and we just can't
Yeah.
see her. Oh, geez, that was like a neck burpee. Yuck.
All right, while we've got the time, I'm going to go adjust this camera
Cool.
just ever so slightly to the right.
Love it. Oh,
Yeah,
Another
it's
earthquake.
going to keep getting bumped, I'm sure.
I know you have no boys,
yeah.
but I did ask Jason what one of his favorite moments of the day were, either on or off screen.
Yeah,
Did you have one?
I did. There's so many incredible people here, but there is a mother-daughter team here from the UK. And I got to spend a little bit of time chatting with them.
What were their names?
Yes.
Was it blonde?
Yes.
That's Lucy and her mom.
Yes.
That I trained
love
Lucy.
them. I love them.
They are wonderful humans.
I'm glad we agree. They are so kind.
They are so, and I'm also very happy that Lucy, that they were able to get out here safely. But I think those were the only two athletes I feel like from the UK that didn't toss their cookies. They didn't get sick. They took care of themselves.
They
stayed
understood
hydrated.
how to do it.
They understand how to do it, and they have
you as a coach.
Well, there's that, but they just have fun.
Yeah.
And as a coach, there's nothing better that you want to see is
You
seeing your
can't
athletes
lose
love it.
when they're having fun.
No, nope,
Even if you do, you don't.
exactly.
I love it. What was your favorite moment? Or give me your second favorite, because you probably told Jason your favorite already.
I think my favorite moment, I was sitting in the recovery with Olivia before we raced, and we were just, going over some final logistics. And for some of my athletes that I've been coaching for a while, I wrote them some notes before.
Love.
And Olivia, she forgot to read it before today. She left it at the Airbnb. And so I had written them on my phone, though, before I sent them to print. And so I texted it to her, and we just got to, just embrace and,
You made that
just...
poor girl cry before she went out there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it just, it was a great moment to be able to just remember why we do this. And,
Yeah.
I told her no matter the outcome today, ideal or not, podium or not, we've had some of the greatest moments being friends on and off the course that like I'm just excited that I have good people like her in my life.
Oh yeah.
So that was probably one of my favorite moments. Another one was after I finished the ruck race, my mom came running on, and my mom is the one that got me into DEKA. My mom raced a couple times. She's here. This was her very first World Championships. She's qualified other years, but this was the first year that she came out. I'm so proud of her. And yeah, so she got me into it. And then after my ruck race, after I won, she was just like bawling. But I can show you.
Please.
They are the sweetest photos you've ever seen. This is her crying.
Oh, I love.
Yep, and then this is us.
Oh my gosh, guys, you can't see it. I can see it.
Yeah.
But it is literally Kayla wiping the tears of joy off of her mom's face after a race. It is, or I'm sorry, her mom.
Opposite.
Yeah, opposite. Her mom is wiping the tears from Kayla's face after she won the race.
Yeah. So, her and I raced together multiple times. And we didn't race together this weekend, but she's been there through like the moment that I was on the couch, like 205 pounds depressed and lethargic, to now where she's watching her daughter become a world champion.
Yes, ma'am. Say it out loud and proud.
So she's just like, oh my God. So it's cool to share that moment with her too.
I'm sure she is just as proud as all of us are watching you, because it is incredible.
I'm not doing that many races again next year. I say that, and then I'll sign up for 10 more next year.
I was going to say, we'll see you on everything.
You know,
she'll find a way to get into the men's race.
We'll see. I'm not going to share my goals just quite yet, but are they getting called? Are we getting some corrallage? I can't see over there. There's a big pillar in my way.
This is more. No, those are volunteers.
I was like, no. Although the people that I see in the starting crowd do not look old enough to be male elite. So dang, dude, get those burpees. Look at that. He's putting on a clinic. Oh, how sweet.
That's awesome.
Come on, little bun guy.
Check out the bun, yeah.
I bet he's buns of fun. She's buns of fun.
He or she,
yeah. I can't see
from here either. Yeah, but the bun is epic. Yeah, and whether that's mom or sister or friend.
Love it.
Crushing. Nice job. Still looking at that bike saying, no more. No, thank you. That would have been a good place to put it.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
I believe that's Kara in the white with and they all have headbands, but the white had just stepped off the.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was actually my second favorite moment of the weekend. She and I share a name. They live maybe 4 hours from me. So after she came up and chatted with us about what it's like to be a champion at her age, we discussed possibly meeting up in the future. I'm going to go and watch him play football.
That's so fun.
This is kind of funny. They put the seats down for the, when the kids get on, and then they're kind of riding it like a chopper.
Yeah.
They got their hands up on the handlebars real high.
So fun.
Bangers.
I'm going to become a kid next year. Look at those dead ball over the shoulders. That's what mine look like when I don't have a ball that's twice the size of my head.
I'm going to become a kid next year.
I'm going to become a kid next year.
I'm just laughing. The Rams that males use are half of my size. Literally.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, see, that was smart on that team. Yeah, kiddo, you get all of them because I'm not going to knock myself out with that ball.
Right.
You're just so weird. Go, go, go. Let's see. Do you see any additional teams lining up? Yeah, this looks, shoot. Yeah, this is another.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Okay, yeah. Don't believe the guys are going to be starting at 5.
Nope.
That's why you wrote about.
Yep. It's going to be about, that's for sure.
Yep.
About 5, 10, 20 minutes later, I don't know.
Well, we're about to find out.
Is this another
Look at how cutie patootie those young girls are.
It's another youth, like a youth team, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the matching outfits are fantastic.
I'm watching one of the little youngsters running around. Definitely too young to race. He's got a little water gun, and he's helping cool down the court.
There you go. Dude, it's been hot. Way too hot.
Still is.
Yep. Although here I am sitting in a long sleeve again. I'm comfortable.
It's a very southerner thing of you to do.
Technically, I'm more West Coast or just middle of the states in Colorado. It's pretty dang close.
That's fair.
Yeah. Me and my big
So
old
you're-
square.
You said Colorado?
Yeah.
Where in Colorado?
Well, I live in like Loveland right now, which is northern Colorado area, but I grew up 20 minutes north of Denver.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Fort Collins.
Lots of
I went to school in Fort Collins.
Ooh.
Go Rams!
I just did a full cross-country trip from Neptune's
Yeah.
in Malibu all the way across, and I drove all the way through Colorado.
It's a beautiful drive.
It is.
I mean, maybe not down certain parts of I-25, but for the most part, it's a fun drive.
I did almost get kidnapped. We'll talk about that later.
Oh, that sounds like a plot twist.
Lots of any snowboarding and just being in the mountains and all that growing up.
Actually, no.
No.
I know, it's funny. I think some of us that are native to Colorado always laugh because people think, oh, well, you have to do all the things. If your family grew up doing it, yes, but
yeah.
my parents never did.
Okay.
Do you snowboard or ski
Mhm.
at all?
Snowboard.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you know that, like, to get the pass, to have the equipment, even like, I mean, especially in Colorado, the drive and the traffic, like
Yeah.
it is an investment from all angles. My family never made that investment. So when I grew up, I do know how to snowboard. It's very fun. It's my favorite. But I don't do it very often just simply because I don't have any of the equipment.
gear, yeah.
Yeah, but we always laugh because it's like people think that we all must do it. And it's like, no.
Do you ever go with friends when they come into town to do it?
If they did, I absolutely would. Now, if it was close to World Championships, probably not, because I like
Right.
ACL, MCL, all those important
Yeah.
things down there to stay where
The
they're
things
at.
that you cannot quickly heal.
Yeah. So, that's that though. I'm definitely more of a summer person, hiking, trail running. This is fun. So who's this in front of us? Brooklyn's up there.
Oh,
And
yeah. I see Yancy in the middle.
Yeah, they've all got the same shirt on.
I was going to say, I think this is a team photo.
yeah, let your light shine.
Love it.
I'm wondering what kind of team it is. Clearly it's something special. I don't know if it's just a random affiliate.
We're going to have to find out.
We will. I want to ask. Impact X is also another shirt.
I can grab Brooklyn and
Yeah.
we'll ask her.
Man, her hair is so long when she doesn't have it in a bun.
Wow.
Goodness. Yeah, let's see if she sees you. Good
Yours too, right? Like you put it in this.
luck. Oh, dude, yeah.
What do you call that?
It's my fan. it's my fan. The icon of my head. That's how people know me. The best part is when I stick things in it like a sunflower, then the full sunshine, that's my nickname, effect happens. Well, let's see if we can flag them down. She's like, no, don't make me do it again. We have questions.
One question, period. Okay, so
Who was the team you were just taking a picture of?
On stage.
Yeah, like what was that team picture of? Was it just a team picture or was that something special? Oh,
All right, so you remember how I told you I started at an affiliate gym and that's how I
Yeah.
found DEKA? That's the affiliate.
Oh, cool.
That's the affiliate. They've rebranded since then. It used to be Journey Fitness, and now it's Impact X Performance.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they found me yesterday. They're like, "Whoa,
Yep.
you started with us. Now you're doing that." I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
that's me. That's what I'm doing now." But
Yeah.
they made a very nice post putting a whole lot of pressure on me earlier
Ah.
about doing the you know what.
Have you Have you sat down and talked about your Triple Crown? That face tells me no.
I have not.
Okay,
I have
come on
not.
over.
All right, I'm coming.
Come on
Where do you
over.
want me?
I want
Right in
you.
the middle here's good.
I can sit on your lap.
Yeah. Look at Kara, dude.
Swinging
she's
chairs
here.
around like it's
Here.
your
No,
job.
you're gonna come right here.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
All right. I'm just bring this behind you, Kayla.
Yeah.
There we go.
This is gonna be prep for the podcast I have you on.
Yes. Yes. Now that I'm settled in and moved and not having the
know.
most stressful week of my life.
Yeah. So
Sorry, it was like really bad timing.
No, you're fine. No, like, how are you getting settled in? Like, I know. Like, could you imagine doing? Well, you did it before
Yes.
all of this. Like, how was it?
It was exhausting. I've been in a constant mental state of
Okay.
but we're getting better. Sorry. Is that better?
A little bit.
Is that
Yeah,
better?
you got to put it in your mouth.
Yeah, you got to put it in your mouth, basically.
Yeah, let us know how it tastes.
Okay. It's sweaty. Perfect.
All good.
So, when AJ and I did the podcast and we were like kind of scouting out at the very end, did you listen to that by chance?
No, I
Okay. So AJ and I did like our own fun like sports reporter rating of all of it. And I said I would not be shocked if Brooklyn takes all three. I called it. I was like, this woman is on a freaking tear. Your fitness is through the roof. And one thing that I love about you is your energy. Like, I remember you last year before we did the Elite Strong, you were like sitting on the floor. I don't know what you were eating. In your clusters, gummy bears. Okay.
That sounds right.
That's like the most common pre-race snack I've seen.
Yes.
And you were just so happy to be there. And I was like, I like this girl. And I'd never really met you. But you ooze love for this. And then you get out there and you freaking attack. So I've just always admired that. And I'm not shocked that you pulled it off.
Thank you so much. I feel terrible now that I didn't listen to that. I'm going to
You have something to go back and listen to.
Yeah, no, I've been living under a rock, honestly.
Okay, good.
It's just been me, Cole, and the apartment
Yeah.
that we live in. Because
Yeah.
we don't even have Wi-Fi right
Yeah.
now. We're
Yeah.
just kind of,
Okay.
we're just chilling.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You can handle that when you get
We
back.
can handle that when we get back.
So coming into today, you just said that they made a post putting a ton of pressure on you.
Yeah,
Obviously,
unintentionally. No, it
unintentionally.
was, I mean that in the
it's
best
the
way
pressure
possible.
you were taking in.
Yes, they kind of exposed the whole opportunistic moment
Yeah.
for me to make history and
Yeah.
put it out on Facebook. And I read it in the car on the way to the venue
You're like,
and started
okay.
hyperventilating, and my heart rate went to 100.
Yeah.
I'm being dramatic, but like everyone, as I'm walking around, everyone's like, "Oh yeah, just going to get that last one tomorrow," and I'm like, "You say it so casually, like it's just gonna
It's
happen."
easy.
Whew, okay, yeah.
So even like the hour moments, whatever it was leading up to the race, what's going through your head and how are you like maybe navigating those mental blocks of like, can I do this? I'm terrified.
Yeah, utterly terrified. There was a lot of pressure on myself from
Yeah.
myself going into this one because of how it went last year.
Yeah.
For those that don't remember, I remember it in my dreams every night. I lost by 4/4 of a second, something
Yeah.
very minuscule like that. It was the photo finish again. To the lovely Tara Jackson. And at the time I was just like in awe because I never in a million years thought that I would be, the first loser to Tara Jackson. Like that was like an honor, to even come that close. And I was like, cool, I'll rest on that.
Yeah.
But then as time went on, I was like, I can never let that happen again.
Yeah.
For any reason at all. And I knew going into this that it was not going to be, never go into a race thinking that I'm going to win by any large margin. But like yesterday, I had it by like a minute, and the day before that, I had it by like 30 seconds. That's cool. There's not that much time in a death strong.
No.
If you have it by 10 seconds, that's a big win.
Yeah, that's a massive win.
But I knew who I was lining up with, and I knew that Raquel was going to give me the fight of my life.
Yeah.
Because of how things shook out last year, and that is exactly what happened.
Another photo finish.
Yes.
Yes. So were there any points during the race? Like, I guess, did you have any thoughts? Were there like doubts going through your head? Like, walk us through maybe some points of the race.
Yeah. I know where my strengths are, and I acknowledge where hers are as well. She has me on all of the ergs, like all of the.
She's a powerhouse.
Yeah, she's just, oh my gosh, I can't keep up with her. On the row and the ski and the bike, she has me hands down. Like I'm rowing 5 seconds faster than my threshold pace in workout, thinking like I am legitimately going to die. Like I'm sitting here telling Cole my paces after the race. He goes, you were rowing and skiing faster than me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know how I didn't die.
Yeah.
Honestly, when we got to the bike, I was like, "There's no way I can hang on with
Yeah.
what she's pulling off right now. I'm just gonna have to ride it and hope I don't die."
Yeah.
I make up time on the agility stuff. Like, we got that dancer background in us, and the strong is like a 12-minute dance.
Yes.
It's choreography. You just flow through it.
Yeah.
So things like lunges, step overs, sit-ups, burpees,
Like taking
dead
seconds
ball
where you
overs.
could.
Yeah. Those are the things that I can move very fluidly. I'd say those are my advantages over Raquel.
Yeah.
And that's all I had
Yeah.
going into this. Do you want to address the elephant in the room from that race, or?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't even
you
know
want-
what it is.
Well, I'll tell you what it is because it's been blowing up on the Instagram.
oh, good.
Let's talk about the tank.
Oh, cool.
Let's talk about the tank.
You heard it here,
We
folks.
can talk about
Let's
it
talk
right
about
now.
it.
Let's talk about it right now. So I'm here to tell you that I played by the rules. All right. Shout out to all of the people that have been telling me I haven't. Here's the deal. The rule book says that you have to pull the tank back to the line. It does not say you have to pull the wheels. It's the tank.
Yeah, it actually
The
says
back-
that the end of the tank has to
The
touch the
furthest
line,
end.
Yes.
Yeah.
which
So-
is those little nubs on the back.
Yeah, I don't know what. The nubs is great. I don't know what the heck to call them. Those things
The
that
thing.
stick out.
Yeah.
That's what has to be back to the line, right? There's a very controversial angle of the race
From behind
where,
it, right?
yeah. But you can even see from the shadow where these things are sticking out over the line, and nobody wants to admit to that, or specifically the people that didn't want me to win, which is fine. At the end of the day, I
Why
have
would
my
anybody
team.
not want you to win? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, the people that wanted Raquel to win,
Yeah.
those people, which
They could still
is
be
totally
happy for
fine.
you.
We
They
all-
can be.
We all
But-
have a side.
Look, all I'm saying is to the people, you know who you are, that have been slandering me in the comments on things that my family and friends can see. Please stop and go read the rule book.
Yeah.
That's what I have to say to you. I'm not going to talk to you on Instagram. I'm not going to play your game. I'm just going to politely ask you here on a live media right now to stop. So
Well, and here's the thing: you played by the rules in the 5th,
yeah,
in the mile,
yeah.
and clearly the strong.
Yeah.
There was video review, and the head judge called it what it
Yeah,
was.
I just talked to Dave Claxton 10 minutes ago before I came and sat down here,
Yeah.
and he actually said he's going to have a conversation with you. So if you don't want to take it from me, you can take it from him.
Well, and
Yeah,
I
he
think,
did want to come talk to us too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I think that there was even something about the penalty that was given at the beginning because
Yes.
of the Rams.
yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about that because some people don't know why we all got penalties.
Yeah.
Actually, 1, 2, and 3,
All got
we all got
penalty.
penalties,
Yeah.
which I like. Honestly, I'm happy that we all got penalties. I just didn't realize that we did anything wrong. I'm not
Yeah.
mad about it though.
Yeah.
We were really excited. It was a very close
Intense
finish,
race.
and at least Raquel and I at first were the only two, but then 3 ended up getting one as well. We dropped the Rams from below knee height. It's not the dramatic toss that you've seen in the past. It's not that throw that was dangerous to another competitor that
Yeah.
initially caused this rule to happen. But it was still in line with that rule,
Yeah.
so it did cause us all to get penalties. So it shook up the podium for spot number 3. It didn't affect 1 and 2 because
Yeah, you guys were so far ahead. That
we
you
were so
had
far
that 30
ahead
seconds.
that the 30
Yes,
second
we were.
buffer didn't matter.
I was on the tank like, man, I wish I was that far because that means I'd be almost done. But I was over there dying. It's fine.
yeah,
Whatever.
But yeah, that's how that shook out.
Yeah.
There was the tank thing going on with me. That wasn't a thing, so you can stop now. There was the Ram throwdown at the end, and then there was the photo finish, which was not so photogenic at all. There are
Never is.
lots of videos proving my stride.
My stride.
You learn, you live and you learn.
You learn
from,
when you lose, you learn.
yeah. When you sleep on it for 365 days and think about, wow, if only I was like 4/10 of a second faster, I wouldn't have that second place check in my face every time I work out in the gym. Do you dwell on that stuff? Because I dwell on that.
I'm going to dwell on what happened in the female race today, but that's
Yeah.
something that's out of my control. Like,
Yeah.
my partner's hand's probably broken.
Wait, I'm sorry. I don't even know what happened.
There was
Yeah.
some smacking of weights on the farmer's carry, and it broke her hand on the
As
her-
they're
as they're
crossing
as they're
paths.
going this way.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
So I don't want
Yeah.
this to be like the drama feed
Yeah,
by
no,
any means. We don't need
no.
to do that. It's said, it's done. The athletes know what they did, and we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
But we have seen them widen that space.
Yes, which is
So
good.
the lanes will
Yeah.
there'll
which
be
is
more room.
wonderful.
I'm glad that you bring that up though, because that is something that I scoped out as soon as I got here. I'm like, holy crap!
We're
Everything
close.
is so, in
The
terms of
transitions
width,
were
everything
hard.
is so close together. Like,
Yeah.
I was thinking, I better beat Raquel off this box because I don't know how I'm going to get around it.
How are we gonna squeeze?
Yeah, like we start on this side and we end on this side. How am I going to get around this thing?
Yeah.
So, I'm
But I-
so sad to hear that something happened from. Like, I hope they learn from that for next year to just space things out. I understand wanting to keep it close so you can screen snipe and see where everybody's at.
But
But
not to the
Not for the sake of somebody's safety.
yeah. Like who knows what that means for her in the future? Like how long is it
Yeah.
gonna take her to recover? But she did the bike all the way through the burpees with a potentially broken hand.
Holy crap!
And it's not to say that's the reason we lost, but it definitely didn't help
No.
us win.
No, I mean even if physically nothing impaired her, like
Yeah.
mentally that is devastating.
Yeah, her face was in utter pain, and I had no idea. And she showed up and she continued to race, and I was like,
Wow.
I love you.
Yeah,
I did want to just point out one more thing because I did hear about the Ram thing, and you were like, give me the penalty. That's
Yeah.
like I want it to be fair, and I think that people need to know about behind the scene conversations
Yeah.
of like, I deserve what I deserve, whatever needs to happen.
absolutely. I don't think I'm above anything.
No,
That's
so
why I kind of addressed the tank thing too. Is like, please, for the love of God, if I did something wrong, don't give me what I don't deserve.
Yes.
And if I do something wrong, give me what I deserve. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think that I'm above rules and penalties and things like that.
Yeah.
I won't sleep well at night if I don't get something on my own accord.
I agree.
So
So past all of this now,
yeah,
World Championships is over. I know we're kind of in the thick of High Rocks season. You just put up an insane High Rocks time.
yeah. I don't know where that came from.
Well, look at where you do it.
I don't know where, honestly. You know what's funny is after High Rock Chicago, when I put up the 101, Cole and I went home in our brand new apartment. We sat down on the couch and I was like, honey, I think I can win DEKA Worlds.
I knew it. I
It
was
just
like,
dawned
no-
on me. I was
yeah.
like, I think I have a shot at this.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, no. You knew. He's like, well, of course. But people that love you always think that you can do things that you don't think you can
Yeah.
do, right? But
Yeah.
I was like, I'm very logical, very realist type of person.
But this one you felt.
And I was like, doing the numbers. I know who's showing up. I'm like, I think I can do this.
But that's the belief it takes to do
Yeah.
this. So now I'm curious. You have an insane High Rocks time. You're now
Yeah.
flirting if you can put up another really solid. Are you? Do you know when you're racing next?
I do, but I hate
You
to
don't
be
have
the-
to
I hate-
say.
No. I
You
hate
don't
to be the
say.
very bad news, but when I put up the 101, I did not have a pro card. So I know.
Oh.
So the deal is, I have to do that again. When I ran a. Hear me out. I
She's
ran
putting up a 59, folks. Watch out.
yeah, that's the goal. I mean, at High Rocks Worlds in June, my time was like a 70.
Yeah.
My PR at that time was a 69. So we went from a 69.70 to, in September, I ran a 105. I was like, holy crap, that was
We're moving
that
the
was
needle.
big, yeah.
Yeah.
And then a month and a half later, I ran a 101. I did not think that I was going to drop 8-9 minutes off my time
Right.
in
a
like
span of few
in like
months.
6 months. I
Yeah.
didn't think that was going to happen, so that's why I don't have a pro card, or why I didn't. I have one now.
She has one now.
But I got to go to Phoenix and bust my ass.
I'm gonna be there.
You're going?
Yes.
Oh, yay!
Yes, I'm going to do a mixed relay. Or not, sorry, not mixed. I'm going to do an all-female relay, and I think I'm going to do my very first. I've never done an individual.
Really?
No, 100 wall balls. That sounds terrible.
Well,
Yes. Just say
Well-
yes. It's fine.
oh, wait, which division? Are you doing open or pro?
Probably just open.
I would start with open.
Yeah.
'cause-
I like the heavyweights, but
You're
I'm,
really strong, so
Yeah.
you're going to be able to do the pro weight. But I suggest open
Yeah.
weight to anybody that has never done one, just because then you're just focusing on the volume of the race.
Yeah.
You're just focusing on getting through that.
and that's what I want because we see
Yes.
that I'm good at the short, snippy stuff. But now I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm ready to try like the half marathons.
You've been doing
and-
long and grindy things.
I know.
Like-
I know. Here I come.
like,
I'm coming
wow.
into your world a little bit.
Hey,
Never
welcome.
the ultra. Don't catch me in the
No?
ultra. No, dude, I'm gonna let you have that. That's all you.
Come on.
But
It's a lot of fun.
do you know what's next for you?
I'm putting a lot of eggs in the High Rocks basket right now.
I'm excited for you.
I stopped training. I hate to say this on the DEKA live stream, but I stopped training for DEKA a long time ago.
Yeah.
This
But it's
is
working.
Yeah.
Crazy
no,
enough,
yeah.
it's working.
It really is. When you stop hyperfixating on
The
10
one thing.
specific stations.
Yeah.
Because that's what I used to do. You know, when I was a baby and I didn't know any better, that's all I ever did was these 10 things over and over and over. Believe it or not, that's like definition of insanity. It's doing the same thing over and over
Girl,
again.
tell me.
Expecting different results.
Yeah.
So once I kind of stepped away from that, I just started, general fitness. And high rocks is just harder, man. So like when you step back in here, like I gotta brush up on my step over so I don't eat shit. But
That's like a week of like just fine
Yeah,
tuning,
just-
and then you're back in it.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
Heck yeah.
I'm excited for you to get into high rocks. Jeez.
I think that'll be good. Like a lot of people, they see me in the mile and they're like, "How?" Definitely not individual mile in the co-ed, in the teams, but they can see I have the ability to run. I've never ran. I was a few years ago. I couldn't get off the couch. Now I'm like learning how to run for the first time. So
hear that.
give me a couple of years. And
You guys, I think we've got
do it.
a men's race about to happen.
Oh my god! Excuse me. Sorry for the bad word. Holy cow! We're just ready for this weekend.
Sorry, I'm being a bad girlfriend right now. Where's my man?
Please go cheer Cole
I'm
on.
gonna go find him.
Good job this weekend.
You
Yes.
too. I'm so excited for you.
Good job. Good job. We'll see you soon.
Thanks for chatting with
Yeah.
us, Brooklyn. Appreciate it.
You heard it first, folks. Drama. Good drama, though. We're getting things sorted.
All right, I'm going to turn up the volume so we can hear the names.
Lane 11, Jared May. Lane 10, Chris and Darian. Lane 9,
While they're calling him up, I'm going to go run in this
Elia Ejacopo.
I think this is an international team.
Lane 8, Andrew and Michael.
Andrew and Michael. Okay, so this is Michael Harper.
Lane 7, Connor and Jamie.
Connor and Jamie. Connor Bell and Jamie Goodman. See, it looks
Lane
like we're
6,
getting
Michael
everyone
and
on
Zach.
one team here. Zach and Mike Cassine.
Lane 4, Caleb and Luke.
Caleb and Luke Halterman.
Lane 3,
Wow, we got a
Cole and
whole
Tony.
crowd, cheerleading crowd for them. All right, there's Tony and Cole.
Lane 2, Alexander and
The
Kevin.
star of the show for this weekend. All right, and then AJ and Kevin. Can they do a repeat of what they've done the last 2 years? Every single year, it has been a close race, but they've been able to pull it out.
All right,
So, no bias,
gentlemen,
but I am excited for them to give it a shot.
you and Mr. Golick take one step to the left, lane 1, gentlemen, lane 2.
We have a gentleman's agreement.
Lane 3,
That we're not going to run into.
gentlemen down to lane 4. You guys down to 6, so on and so forth. Everybody shift
So,
left, one
this
lane,
is their
shift
efforts
left.
to try and
One lane, gentlemen here
space
to
things
9.
out
Or 10,
a
sorry.
little bit.
Down here to 9.
Again, just
Shift,
because
shift,
of what
shift.
happened earlier.
Shift, shift, shift.
Injuries.
Perfect. Making sure you guys are all in good lanes.
Let's go! Let's go! Hey, get them ready. Hey, kids. Hey, mama. Hey, mom. Hey, mom.
So hopefully they were able to pull those lanes out at least a little bit.
Don't worry, we ain't banging anybody. Not like your legs.
Looks like we're gonna maybe have some final announcements. Not 100% sure.
It takes a special kind of old school motivation to turn down a microphone.
All right. Here we go, folks. The last race of the weekend. Who's excited? I feel like that weekend flew by, and it always does. So my biggest hope for these guys is that they just give it everything that they got and that they enjoy it, because it's going to be a whole other 365 days before we get the chance to gather and watch this all go down again.
My therapist says the same thing. Exactly.
It's always fun to hear the background conversations. You got people talking about their
I found her on
therapist.
Fiverr. It's a weird thing.
Anything goes.
What is going on here?
What do you mean? Oh,
Talking
just
about-
because you can hear some of the conversations.
yeah.
They're like, oh, yeah, my therapist tells me that. It's like, oh, physical therapist, mental therapist, emotional, who knows?
Yeah, we're waiting for one more rabbit, but they're somewhere.
But it's Dustin.
But nonetheless, we got Dustin out there, double fisting the cameras.
The British lady ran.
Nothing like double distance cameras. Sounds healthy.
Yeah.
I do it. It's so fun.
The Walkingtons over there pacing. They look like they're ready to make some noise. Oh.
Oh, this is why we need that one more camera. Oh, let's
When you
Mike,
stand up,
listen
you
to
want to
Dave.
switch on the lunges. Stand up. Hand it to your partner. Partner uses the same mat. Understand? On the last one. I know you'll all probably be in the rowers, so we're not going to worry about it. But if you are going to make the tag there, stand up and make the tag on the top. That's fine, right? Make sure you set the ram. Penalties. Set it down under control. 2 hands on it all the way to the ground. All right. Any questions about lunges? Yes. Correct. Okay.
That was an interesting thing. So you could still have the ram
Farmer's carry. Like
stacked on your shoulder when you
keep your head
tap.
up. Be mindful of your
Right.
safety and your teammates. Don't be that guy. Understand? All right. Tank. The entire tank has to cross the line of the push. Every part of it. On the pole, it just has to touch the line. Any part of you next to the back just has to touch the line on the pole. Clear? On the tank, when you're running your burpees, you may make the tag at the tank, and the partner may run off to the burpees, and you can saunter behind them. They can start without you. However, if you do not make the tag at the tank, and you go to the burpees first, then they have to run and tag you. Are we clear?
Yeah.
All right, any other questions?
Just to quickly explain what Dave just said. So there's been some debacle on whether or not like someone can start the burpees before their partner gets to the zone, because in other races that's been the case. For this, as long as there's a tag off between the person that's finishing the tank and the person starting the burpees, they could either be down in position waiting for their partner to do the tag off, or you can tag off at the end of the tank and then run the sprint down. I know that's the strategy I did. I think it's the faster because your partner has tank legs. So we were just getting that all cleared up so that way both judges and athletes knew what was appropriate.
I'm going to make a snap decision here, and I'm going to go rabbit to give you an extra
Yep,
camera.
I can
You're
do
going to
it.
come sit
Yep.
here. You're going to switch cameras.
Yes. It's like snake points.
You got the 1, 2, 3, and all the Mevos if you need them.
Oh, beautiful. Do you want that guy on me? Or does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, cool. Great. Love it. All right, folks. Let's see what cool angles we can get here. And we are off. Here we go. So yeah, already you can see just how tight some of these spaces are. But they have been hounding the form on the lunges, really on everything. So the judging did take up a notch. Looks like all of them are moving swiftly, but none of them are trying to get no reps because it's just been way too costly at this point. looks like we have a view currently of the first half now, or of the back half. This is going to be your top seeds over here. You see AJ's on the row. We got the Tony on the row as well for the Walkingtons.
Oh, nice. Oh, thank God.
Again, probably not a ton of separation here. I mean, as you've seen through many of these races, it's so close up until probably the bike and the ball. We've got some ones up in the air already. My guess is these guys are rowing 130s right now. I know when Kevin gets on, he's typically right around that low 120 mark just because he's a tank. So I wouldn't actually be shocked to see both AJ and Kevin come off this first just because they have the horsepower. But again, you could see any other athletes out there do the same thing. So switches are starting to happen right around that halfway point. It's interesting to watch the cadence. You see Kevin on the right doing very powerful pulls, a little bit slower cadence, but the guy in the white there doing a little bit quicker cadence. I'm not saying any one of them are right or wrong, more just based off of the strength of the athlete. All right, looks like someone is out. Go, who we got? So is Zach Tate, and Zach Tate is so fast at the box step overs, but AJ is also just as quick. We got Michael Hartworth in there as well. Guys are doing their thing right now. Hopefully no toppling over the box to come. Got some teams ready to go in the sit-ups. Okay, here we go, and we are off for a couple teams. Don't have the greatest angle just quite yet for some of those sit-ups. Switch back to 3 here. You're gonna see some of those top contenders. Still moving swiftly. Again, not a ton of separation at this point. Curious to see who does come out first. Ooh, Zach Tate is hopping on his foot. All right, and it looks like they were able to catch that lead again. Barely, though. Tony and Cole are right on them. Let's see. I don't see anything from the other side just quite yet. Okay, now we do have some people. I'll go ahead and flash over to this other screen here. We do have some other folks on the skier with them, but definitely Kevin and AJ probably put a couple of meters of distance on some of these top teams. Those are wonderful, powerful poles that I'm seeing already at 200 here. We got a couple of 2s up, so everyone's keeping it close. This is where it starts to hurt. Your head's going below your heart rate starts to jack, and then you have to go sprint with weights. So you know you're getting yourself into some trouble here. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, the race clock never actually started. I'm not sure how to start that. But the thing is whoever does cross the line first, clearly the chips are connected to a system, not connected to us whatsoever. But really we're just looking to see who crosses the line in first, second, and third. The time doesn't necessarily matter. All right, so I'm assuming this might be the final switch. Yep, okay, here we go. So AJ and Kevin are off. Beautiful. And it looks like AJ is doing all 5. Kevin's starting to walk to the bike. So here's where it could get interesting, is if Tony and Cole decide to split, they might actually out-sprint AJ to the bike. And we have seen a couple members from this team/family be just as good as bike monsters. So it's really important that AJ stays within striking distance, if not just a little bit ahead. Otherwise, it's going to be a little bit closer of a race than they want. But everyone so far is moving. Looks like we have all the teams on the farmer's carry at this point. AJ sets down the waist nicely. There we go. All right, and we're off. AJ has but a few seconds to rest. You know that Kevin's going to hammer this. He is not losing here. Cole has just tagged. All right. I'm assuming a 3, 2, 1, and done. Here we go, and we are off. All right, let's see if we can get a shot of the deadbolts. I don't think we have anything just quite yet, so we're going to stay on the bikes just to see when they come off. I'll actually go ahead and flash this guy here and see if we can get, there we go. So we can see now we have, can't tell, oh, that looks like Cole that's working next to AJ. And I think that's Zach over there that just got to the ball as well. Okay, ooh, nope, that's Zach right there. So I'm not sure if that was just a weird tag off or it didn't reach them, but that could potentially cost them some time. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to this view here just so we can see what the other teams are up to. While we're waiting, looks like they're also starting to pick up some tank straps. Okay, and then back to 2. Definitely we know that clearly Kevin and AJ are off. Wait, I don't see them. Unless they were finishing and I didn't see that, because I think Kevin probably starts the tank. But yeah, I think that's Michael Harworth there, absolutely yanking that tank. Beautiful thing about concrete floors is when you do that, you can get them to slide a little bit, but I will say the tanks have been tough this weekend. So I don't know if they upped the resistance level secretly on us, but that's been a killer station. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go and switch over to this view here so we can see. Kevin moves that tank so well. Make sure we get some footage here. All right, wheels have passed. But we are looking for the knob, I think. So again, it's just been so tough to call. That is a very clear pass there of just the tank in general. So they're keeping it clean. Okay, I think our top teams maybe have 1 or 2 more laps here. I think Kevin's gonna finish and AJ's gonna make the sprint towards the burpees. And I don't see any other team from the back half over there off just quite yet. So here we go. AJ is off for the dead sprint. All right, keep it clean, AJ, come on. Beautiful extension up and over. So far the reps are looking good and they're moving quickly. You see off to the left over there that they're waiting in the downward position. They thought that would be the best. So you could do it either way. But already off the first rep, there we go. Straighten up those elbows. It's killed me how many people have not done clean reps, so therefore it's just caused so much problems. Come on, Kevin, all the way through. All right, and I can't see who exactly is in third, so we're just gonna have to see when we cross the finish line. Let's see if we can get a good view of it here. But AJ is gonna finish off those burpees. I imagine he only has 6 left. All right, we're starting to get back to the finish line to see all that cross. All right, and there they go. The iconic AJ celebration across the finish line. Let's hope that Cole and Tony didn't get past. I mean, there could be some really quick burpees. Nope, that's your second place team from what we can see. Let's see who crosses in third. Oh, my screen is frozen. Oh, whoa. It looks like that maybe was Zach Tate. Was that Zach Tate? Who was, or is that Michael Harworth and his team? I did hear that Connor Bell and Jamie Goodman passed along with that team. That was ahead. Nope, Zach Tate is still out there. So that must have been Michael Harworth and Andrew. Heck yeah. No, wait, is that them? I'm sorry, guys. This is so hard to see. There's so many people. So I just need to see who was over there. But hopefully we get some official results soon. I mean, maybe it was Connor Bell and Jamie Goodman that passed in third. I think that's who's crawling around on the floor. So that could be your third place team. Heck yeah. super fun. I know Connor is very much of the runner-esque. So seeing him pull out some things in the strong is really fun. All right, got some final people finishing up over here. Just gutting it out. All right. Ooh. Some quick ones there. Okay, that was Luke. Poof! And just like that, guys, don't blink your eyes. It's over. And we're dead. On the floor. We're dead. So many hugs, so much love. That's what you want to see at the end of these races. Again, that's the best part, is while you guys are competitors on the floor, you can come off, give those sweaty hugs, congratulate them, because you know that everyone worked so hard. Welcome back to the booth.
In life, oh my goodness, I was not doing good for a minute. It is,
My goodness.
it's been a long weekend.
Yeah. But hey, we just did it. We just had all the guys cross the line. Now, please, so that we're not here till midnight, let this be a clean race. Let there be very little penalties. We're tapping for good luck here. We're thinking that the table is wood, even though it's plastic, but we're pretending it's wood. Let this be clean. Oh, you're so funny. That's hilarious. All right, Jason is back, folks. How was that? My goodness. He's like,
Holy moly, that was exciting. That was a lot of fun. You know, as much as I've covered DEKA events, that's actually the first time I've rabbited a DEKA event.
wait, you've never done it?
No, rabbited.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because I'm always behind the booth for these.
Okay, that's
Because we don't record them. We do it. Yeah, so that was a little nerve-wracking because I was like, I've rabbited a lot, and I'm not sure exactly where because I haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
And
what the angle should be. I don't want to run into anyone, be in the way.
How'd it look?
I was flipping screens. It was like a video game back here.
The only thing I know we didn't
start the race.
Oh.
We did not start the. I had no idea what button that was.
Well.
But I said, you know what? At the end of the day, the race clock doesn't matter on our side. Timing has it. We're looking at who crosses the finish line. So.
Let's see. I think we got it already.
Oh, please let it be clean.
I didn't see any discrepancies.
Okay, so that was Harworth and Andrew that pass. Let's
Dang.
go. He's been having a weekend.
22 seconds in the split.
Okay, wait. So I am confused here. Where is Tony Wubecker and Cole Walkington?
Back.
No. Wubecker.
Wait, yeah.
There's a Walkington team times 2. There was
Is there
Alan
another
John.
half?
Their timing chip isn't in here.
What?
Yeah.
No, Alan John's not number 5, you're saying.
Alan John is number 5, but we had Cole Walkington and Tony Wubecker.
Okay.
They're not on there.
Is there another chunk of people?
Let's see who all, if they show up anywhere else. Oh. I can't say I see them further down the list.
So their timing chip isn't showing up. Hey, I'm not the only one. The only one. So I do remember seeing them cross in second. So I don't want to be the official, but they did cross in second. Connor Bell and Goodman crossed in third.
And it was third and fourth that was super tight, right?
Dude, that was so close. I couldn't tell.
Okay. We were recording, so let me try and find a replay of that.
It does look like Zach Tate did hurt his leg.
He was saying something about his Achilles.
Oh, yeah. Well, at least it wasn't a running race day. Otherwise, that wouldn't have gone very well. I don't want to know. I mean, let's just say the Achilles partially tore. Hopefully, didn't fully rupture. I don't think you would be able to do this without it. Although adrenaline, as we've seen, can carry you through lots. Could you imagine doing that on the tank? Like, just what that would feel like? I don't want to know
what the tank would feel like.
I think I would just say, you know what? I'm good. I got a lot of fight in me, but I don't know if that's the battle I want to fight.
I think that's when you have to really look at your partner and say how much do you want to finish. Then you do the tank.
I know. I'm just saying, if I got hit in the hand with the
Oh,
weight
no.
today, I would have pouted and probably been like, I'm done. So Olivia is much stronger.
Well, then that's a learning moment for me.
I know, and I say that, and I wasn't under the pressure, but
I also don't think you would. I think you would
I don't
continue
either.
on.
I don't
You
know.
don't seem like the type of person that would be like, oh my gosh, I broke my nail. Let me just stop.
But hopefully Zach is okay.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people crowding around him as if he's
Yeah.
really not.
He made it sound like it was hurting pretty bad.
Oh, dear.
There was somebody else outside kind of nursing a little bit of an injury on their leg, and I did ask them if they wanted to borrow my chair.
Could you imagine? That would have been fun.
I've let people use it as
A
a cart
different
before.
sort of strategy.
Me-
Different sort of strategy.
You never know if it's not a running race.
I would love.
Even if it is.
So, well, let's think about this.
Let's do it.
Farmers carry.
Oh, dude, smash it.
Well, because here's my thought process: do they have to be in your hands? Can you
I
put
don't
them on
think
your
so.
lap? Because technically,
You
you're
have to
still
just hold
carrying
the
the
weight.
weight.
We should come up with a list of questions. Actually, after we finish the coverage, you and I, let's go through a little bit and kind of see what it would look like, what would be
That would
feasible.
be interesting.
And then we'll take those questions and ideas over to hands.
Yeah, I think that would be fun. That would
Adapt, overcome,
Yeah.
and I'm going to make you guys all eat some dust next year.
Here comes the animal.
I'm about to be
It's a brand new
decked
zoo.
out in medals.
Yeah.
DEKA, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it looks like there are some smiles. I think we're just here for support. So maybe we get medic over there, just double check. Could you imagine if Via and Zach, let's say Zach unfortunately has to go for further screening, what if they end up at the same hospital?
I hope
They'd
they
be like,
do.
what
They
is
could be
this DEKA event and
roomies.
why are you guys killing people?
They're going to want higher insurance rates next year. So let's drop in the weights before we have our hands all the way in contact with the ground.
Well, it wasn't that. It wasn't that.
That's the only one I can see that was a preventable injury.
Yes. But that wasn't the reason why our
Correct.
girl got injured. But anyways,
But-
on to new days. On to new days.
But we did find out from Yancy that is why those penalties are so high, because safety is key.
There have been plenty. There was a girl on our team who another person came and sat the dumbbell down on her
I did
finger
hear
and
that.
broke it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not what you want.
Every rugby tournament, I break at least 2 fingers. Yep.
You're a different sort of person.
Which is funny because
You're
I've been
different.
saying all of these animals are animals, and I think I'm actually part of the pack.
I think you would do very well at this because if you can endure actual like things breaking and snapping pain, I don't see why you couldn't endure like not being able to feel
You ready for
your
this?
lungs. Is there something wrong with your bicep?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's muscle. I was like,
Oh, muscles.
I thought you were going to show me that you like tore your bicep
Oh,
tendon
no.
in half, and I
Oh,
was
no, no,
like,
no.
what?
I didn't even
Ooh,
try the
steps.
course today.
Let's look. Okay, so there's your first with the
little
I-
cute skip.
every year. And there's second.
Yep.
Very clear. And then there's third and fourth. So yeah.
We'll just have to wait to see if there's any
Yep.
penalties.
Oh, jeez.
Oof.
Yeah. Oh, gee. Ooh. Well, I get that we appreciate the slides because it makes it very fun for us to commentate and watch. But for goodness sake, people, just remember there is life outside of DEKA World Championships, and I'd like for you to live it not in crutches.
Yeah, you got to go to work tomorrow.
I know. Again, yuck. Yuck. For those of you that are flying out, or maybe have already started to fly back, hopefully safe travels. What a fun weekend it's been.
Here we go.
Yeah. There we go.
That looks more appropriate.
Much better. 11 seconds. We were just talking with Brooklyn. We say, you know, if you win by 10 seconds, it's a massive gap because this race is so fast and furious. So, yeah, Kevin and AJ had that in the bag, which is awesome. But congrats to the top 10. I think we only had 11, but regardless, there is your top 10. Very
What a
good.
way to end the weekend.
What
What
a way.
a great weekend.
Yeah. My goodness. How are we feeling? Tired. You're still coming down from the high of rapid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
can
know
feel the
it would
adrenaline
be.
coming off of you.
Well, it would be cool to sit here and chat with people for like 2 hours, but
I think we're all ready to go
I think we
home.
just need to call it out and
I agree.
let everybody enjoy their day.
I agree. We'll keep everyone updated however we can. I'm sure Zach will be able to communicate. We see him arms around some folks. We'll try and turn the camera around. But Sam Rao and another that looks like Brian Neely. They are his crutches. So there's definitely something not right. So hopefully he's okay. Big congrats to
Y'all scoot in.
yeah. Big congrats to the world champs and congrats to everyone this weekend that competed, from youth all the way to 70 plus. What a weekend!
Thank you guys for watching all weekend and commentating and getting on the people that got on Patreon and watched some of the age group heats. Thank you so much for your time.
That's it.
I don't know what else to say. Go ahead.
That's it. That's it. Knuckles,
Thank you guys so much. Oh my God.
That was so
Thank
much
y'all
fun. We'll see you guys next time.
Subscribe to the Patreon.